Hey guys, Boston25 here, flying FSX once again. Today we're flying United Airlines Boeing 757-300 over Ireland, currently on the transatlantic route. As you know, I've been doing a few, let's say. So yeah, as I was saying, you've probably noticed I've been doing quite a few, say, accident scenarios. That's because they take less time. My computer is having a bit of issues, so I don't want to cause problems. Don't want it to crash. So right now, of course, this is going to be another one of those videos, and I'm just going to show you how to do it. Failures. So this is going to be a dual engine failure. Engines. Complete failure engine 1, complete failure engine 2. Well, actually, no, what I'm going to say is arm them both so it fails in 0 to 5. Like, have one fail in 0 to 1 minutes. And okay. So now I'm just going to say keep flying for now. Keep an eye on the engines. And basically just wait for one of them to fail. I'm just going to say because we're well, actually we're not too far away from Shannon, probably. Okay, no, actually I don't trust that thing to fail, so sometimes it doesn't. So I'm really quickly going to go into engines. Right, we're going to say simultaneous dual engine failure. Okay. Okay, loss of power. Find the optimum rate of descent, and we'll circle over a bit and say perform an emergency landing in Waterford. For now we're just going to do something that is kind of the opposite of what you would really want to do. You can see both engines have in fact failed, right? Okay, 2,500. Just once again increase the rate of descent. 3,000 okay. Because those engines right now, it's not just the problem is not just that they're not producing. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's not good. What I just said is not good, is because why? Yeah, it's because the engines are off. The heading hold doesn't work. The airspeed indicator should work though. Not the heading hold. The heading hold doesn't. I'm not going to attempt flying cross country to land at Shannon. We've lost 5,000. Yeah, we've lost 5,000 feet. I just don't feel like we could limp that far. Like, we could possibly limp to Cork. However, that again is something I'm not sure of. Okay, I'm going to get a nose pitch up slightly. But no, honestly, I think our safest bet is going to be one that you would think is the most dangerous. And that's landing in Waterford. I'm actually now debating Waterford or Cork. Because, Cork has a longer runway, but Waterford is closer. When I say closer, I mean it's literally right there. I'd say we'd have to circle a bit. Hold on, just set auto brake to max. That's another thing. We will not be able to use reversers because the engine's dead. And even if we had one engine, it would still be better because we could, we would still have I'm going to refer to it as a thrust margin. Once again, no, I'm not going... I'm going to attempt Waterford. Let's think, I have to time this perfectly because we're flying without power. And I've never successfully landed an aircraft without power, except in like limited options or something like that. The mission in FSX where you land a 737. However, this is a considerably larger aircraft and it needs more distance. It needs a longer runway to land. What I'm going to do right now is actually, what would happen if I turn heading hold on? While we're turning for that. I think that thing would actually roll the aircraft completely onto its back. Right, heading hold off. I need to kick this thing back into gear. I've lost sight of Waterford. There's Waterford. Come on, drop the nose quickly. I don't want to stall out. Well, it's better to. It would be. No, it's best not to stall out. However, it's better to stall out now than to stall out later. Once again, increase. We're not going to add any other failures because this is challenging enough as is. Let's level off here and keep flying. If you look over there, there's Cork. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly up along the coast a bit. I'm not going to attempt going out to Cork. It probably would be the better decision. However, I have this intended as a challenge for me. So I think we're going to fly up over that bay there. I think we're going to head out towards Yawl a bit. The fire's burning aggressively behind us, and I mean that IRL, not inside the aircraft. If it was inside the aircraft, we'd have problems. Yeah, nearest airport. No. Nearest airport list. Waterford. Tune Waterford Tower. Quest full stop landing. Wait, can I bring up the radio here? Straight on runway 3. Wait, which one? Acknowledge pattern entry. Crap, what did I click? No, cancel. This one. Squawk 7 0. That's the officially recognized distress. I'm getting more and more tempted to go to Cork. You can see that's a significantly shorter strip. Runway 3. World map. Which one's runway 3? Oh, I have to fly in over. Yeah, you see, I'd much rather... Oh, no, never mind. It's actually the right one. I'd say I'd much rather flying over water where, if there's a problem, I can ditch and not have to worry about, civilian deaths. Yeah, there's Dungarvan, there's Yawl over there somewhere. What is our current altitude? Currently at 15,000. Yeah, I'm saying I might be able to limp it to Cork, however I'm not risking it. And there's the Cummers there. Say Mahon Falls would be around, say here, so I think Cwmshingon would be there. For those of you who don't live in this area, that made no sense whatsoever, and I apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking. We have experienced trouble with the engines, and we've lost power in both of them. We are going to be making an emergency landing at Waterford Airport. We have more than enough altitude to glide to the airport, so we should be fine. However, the airport has an extremely short strip. They have been able to take off on it. Okay, guys, so we're making a sweeping right turn. Okay, we're going to be below 10,000. I think I might regret going out this far, so I'm actually going to pull the nose up considerably. And then again, it might come back, and I might realize that I've not gone out far enough. But as most of you can figure out, I think I don't have to follow the be below 250 knot. Have the batteries died as well? Like, I know the engines are dead, but no, I think autopilot I'm just going to turn off altogether. And just drop the nose, use a bit of the good old yaw. Okay, push the nose down a bit. At least, you know, we don't have an engine fire. That would be a lot worse of a problem than having no engine power. I mean, having no engine power is still not a good thing, but let's say it could be worse. Right, set flaps 1. Oh, is that? Oh, that's exhaust temperature. I'm presuming. Right, I think it starts using spoilerons. Hold on. No, does it start using spoilerons once you're below it? Look, no spoilerons. I start extending the flaps. Spoilerons. Yeah, I think it has to do with the flaps. It is connected to the flaps in FSX anyway. We're at 7,000. Let's set flaps 5. I think we can afford to do one spiral to lose altitude a bit, or to lose both altitude and airspeed a bit, and to get ourselves lined up. I think I'm actually going to give this thing a powerful kick. Okay. I'm actually debating. Oh god, I'm losing altitude very quickly, which is why I did that. I'll cut it almost flare. Okay. Well, at this point, I'm actually just going to give her all she's got while not stalling her. Level off a bit more. More flaps. And drop the nose. I don't want to have to ditch right now, but if that's what it comes to, that's what I'll do. I really should not have done that final turn. I'll just say oh, we've got power back on. Just say we've got power back on the number 1 engine or something. I don't know. I just need that power to give us more of just a bit of an assist than anything else. There we go. So auto throttle off. I'm just ramming this thing in full forward. Right, there's the runway. I think we're very close to having an ignition there. kind of thing, you know, we have no thrust. We're just so we drop the flaps. Not climbing that side. Oh no, I think we'll definitely make it. Drop the gear. Clear to land, runway 3. Acknowledge landing clearance. Crap, no! That was the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. Well, not the exact opposite. No, it wasn't what I wanted to do. Damn it. You have to be extremely careful to not stall the plane. Do we not have hydraulics or something? I've set full flaps. Oh, don't tell me the flaps don't work because the engines are off. Right, well then it seems we have to make it. I'm just going to hit the actual engine ignition buttons. Oh yeah. I think I've stalled out because I can't use the flaps. Yeah, at this rate I'm not going to make it. Can I just flare just a tiny bit to not crash and die? Because if I pull up there, you go, I've stalled her. Alright, give me a moment here. Okay guys, it gave us a bit more airspeed. So we should be able to limp to Waterford. Or we may not. Come on. Okay, now we're definitely have enough airspeed. Okay, cut the engine. No, damn it. Just pause. We just need to cut that engine there.
Too fast. Too fast.
Yeah, well.
Unstable. Unstable.
What I'm really worried about at the moment is that I'm going to plant it. Okay, flare there a bit. Spoilers deploy. Whoa, gee. That was a hard landing there. Release the brakes. Yes, that was an emergency landing at Waterford of a Boeing 757 on bottom 25. Goodbye.